Phil, what's the standout for you today? What do you think is we're going to come to look back at as the overarching piece of news here?
Oh, Southwest, without a doubt. Look, this was a much wider than expected loss. And not only that, you can see the lingering impact from the scheduling meltdown the last week of last year. In the first quarter, it's going to be about a $300 million hit. Now, when we talked with Bob Jordan earlier today, he said, hey, look, a lot of that is because people had schedules that got, canceled, disrupted. Therefore, they had to cancel trips in early January. The first quarter is slow to begin with. There's your $300 million impact, but things improve starting in March. We'll have to see. We'll see as we get a little bit closer to the end of the quarter. Do their bookings improve? Will their customers, who are known for being extremely loyal, do they come back to Southwest? Because there's no doubt this has been a major impact that has lasted long beyond the end of last year.
Yeah, it's the brand. Leslie, isn't it the brand damage that's been done in part to Southwest? Phil rightly points out that Southwest has a very loyal customer base, but a lot of that loyalty was squandered there during that meltdown.
And I think Southwest executives know this. They handed out 25,000 rapid rewards points, and that's worth about $300. They say there are a lot of redemptions. So, passengers often will say, I'm never flying this airline again. And then, spring break comes around and they're booking them. Time will tell. They're already seeing some cancellations and a slowdown in bookings in January and February. So we're going to have to see in March.
But when you say redemptions, you mean the sort of free points they're handing out people are already using to book new fares?
Yes, exactly. So they are looking kind of to later in the year and maybe, spring break, other holidays are rolling around and they are looking to use those.
Do many travel agents book on Southwest? Because I was speaking to a travel agent not long ago who said, we just don't book Southwest anymore.
Well, Southwest, wow. They do drive a lot of traffic to their own website. Mm-hmm. They have been kind of closed off compared with maybe some of the other airlines. There's very little commission with booking airline tickets for travel agents anyway. The big money's in the hotels. So there is that.
So I was probably being told something they didn't already do anyway. They probably didn't book with Southwest much before.
I mean, it is possible, and they do offer packages and things like that. So it is, that there is a chance of that. But passengers don't have a lot of choices with airlines anyway. It's 4 airlines that control more than 3/4 of the U.S. market.
Exactly. And Phil, they're having a great year so far. Like we said earlier, Alaska's up 18%. What to you is the real barometer here of demand, capacity, and can this be an area of the economy that's sort of hanging in there, so to speak, and doing okay right now?
Well, it's not only doing okay, Kelly, it is showing that it expects to remain strong. There is no indication that we are seeing the type of slowdown in demand that people have forecasted or warned about, especially with the possibility of a recession. Now, is it possible that we could see demand slow down if there is a recession, even a mild one in the middle of this year? Yes, that is possible. But nothing is being shown to the airlines in their forward bookings or in the intentions of corporate America to pull back on travel. So at this point, it remains really one of the healthiest sectors of the economy relative to everything else that's going on.
Yeah, and I would point out that their pricing power is enormous. I mean, I just tried to book some travel out to Tucson, and it literally would cost less to go to Europe than to go to Tucson from the New York market and back. Anyhow, Phil, thank you very much. Leslie, we appreciate it.